Hello, Daniela. How are you? Good evening.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I am fine. You?
I'm doing okay. Yes, it's Friday, so yeah, I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
How are you, ma'am? How was your week?
mm, I am sick. So
Really? What happened?
yeah, well, I am better now. I
Okay,
uh-huh.
flu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
maybe better. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good news. Okay, so yes, we had a long period of rest from school, from class, but we need to get back into track. Before we start, I wanted to ask you, do you have a chance to look at your assignments? Um, we are only missing the last section, right? The last unit. Or
I
did you
think
complete all of them?
yes. I didn't check it. I remember that I checked the Monday.
Okay.
After that, I didn't check it more.
Okay. So after we finish class tonight, I will go into the assignment section and see if we have anything pending, okay?
Okay.
And I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right. So yes, and we are in the last part of Unit 8. I'm sorry, Unit 4, Module 8. So we need to cover the grammar section, remember? We watched the videos, we reviewed some vocabulary, also the speaking section, some phrases and expressions, but we need to go into grammar. Let me show you my screen. Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, used to. And an example of how to use used to. I used to be a student. Something that you were doing
Okay.
and probably you don't do it anymore, or you are taking a hiatus, a pause, and you're not doing it at this moment. It depends. There's different situations. And going to review the different forms of these expression. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I have all the volume. Yes, I have it. Okay, so let's see. Let's listen to the first part.
We use used to plus the base form of the verb to talk about past habits or past situations that are not true anymore.
Jacob Benke used to work here.
This means that Jacob Banker worked here in the past, but that he doesn't work here anymore.
Okay, just as we spoke, we use this expression plus the base form to talk about a past habits or situations that no longer you do or anyone does. Okay, for example, used to and work, used to jump, used to walk, used to run. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this expression. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
number two, you ready?
Yes.
Used to always has a past meaning, but we only use it for something that happened regularly. We can't use it for something that happened only one time in the past. For one-time past events, we use the simple past tense. Talia saw Nick yesterday.
Yes. Okay. So used to always has a past meaning, but we only use it for something that happened regularly. Happened. So we need to be careful not to confuse it with the simple past. Because in the simple past tense, it was something that happened just for one time or once in a while, uh, and no longer has occurred. Okay.
Okay.
So we need to be careful not to confuse either one. 3.
To talk about things that did not happen regularly, we can use the negative form didn't used to.
John didn't used to be a reporter. He was a researcher, like Talia.
Notice that there is no D at the end of use. More often, we use never plus used to instead.
John never used to go to soccer games, but now he goes all the time.
Okay, so we have a couple of things here. The first one, didn't used to. And this is the negative form of used to.
Mhm.
However, we can also play with the words and use never used to. Okay. Even though my expression used to and the base form are in positive, whenever we use never, we insert it into the statement, it becomes a negative statement. John never used to go to soccer games, but now he goes all the time.
Mm, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And John didn't used to go to soccer games, but now he goes all the time. Okay.
Mhm.
But there's a big difference. What would be the difference between using never and didn't use?
It's like when you are talking with didn't use, it's something that you are not doing now, and you are not doing, and you didn't do before.
With
Maybe. And we never is like you you are doing this now. No, I don't know how
well,
to.
that would be the clause.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But if you say John never used to go to soccer games, never, never.
Mm,
But if I say John didn't used to be a reporter or didn't used to be go to soccer games, okay, okay, you're saying that he never did go most of the times, but there was probably one occasion that he did it. That would be the big difference. Never is never.
okay.
But maybe, well, being a is a different story.
Mhm.
But going to a soccer game, if, for example, in a tournament, if there's going to be 50 games and you went to one, okay, John didn't used to go to soccer games. But if John never went to any of the 50 ones, okay, never.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's a big impact whenever you use never. Never is 0. Okay,
Mhm.
4. You ready?
Yes.
To
Oh,
ask a question, we use did.
I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. That's
Okay.
To ask a question, we use did plus used to. Again, notice that there is no D at the end of use.
Did John used to like soccer when he was younger?
Okay. Okay. I didn't take the photo.
Now,
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
in number 4, the reason why there's a couple of reasons why we don't say used to. First, because it's a question. And for a question, you need an auxiliary.
Mm-hmm.
So you already are asking a question in the past. That's why you don't conjugate this verb in past. It's already being applied by using the auxiliary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's do some work.
Mhm.
How exciting. See. This is actually a really nice part. Now,
Are you?
I bet, well, let me tell you something. You haven't had a chance to work in the pronunciation section um,
Where?
for this unit.
Me?
No,
Oh, I remember that I did it. I did.
okay.
Yeah.
So you are familiar how to pronounce it.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
shorten the expression and you can pronounce used to, or you can say used to.
Mm,
Do you remember that?
used to.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Just like got to, gotta,
okay. Oh.
or going to, gonna.
Mm,
Okay, that's what it is. You shorten the pronunciation. Going to, gonna.
mhm. Okay.
Got to, gotta. Used to, used to.
Mm, okay.
All right. So let's see. Used to, number 1, read each question and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Talia, Nick used to wait. Eh, be used to
Be?
be, yeah, in the same English class.
Okay.
Ed Hoskins used to play soccer before he became a coach.
Okay.
Did you ever used to play soccer? No. Did you ever used to play soccer when you were younger?
Okay.
Jacob Banker used to work in the government building.
Okay. Awesome. Number 2.
Nick used to it's with yeah, used to live in England, but now he lives in the States. Talia didn't used to like soccer, but now she enjoys it quite a lot. Nick used to meet Jackie Baker once in the lobby of the cover. No. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Choose the correct answer.
Mhm.
Now, once in the lobby of the government building. So you're saying here once.
So is used to meet Jackie
Mm,
Baker once in the lobby of the cover building. Mm.
So we leave it in used to?
It's met. Yeah, I hope so. Josh never never used to work out, but now he works out at the health club every week. Yeah.
Every week. Okay, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm,
Okay. Hmm.
good.
Just a second. Okay. Sorry. My daughter's friends, they call her by the tablet so they can play video games. And she left the tablet here next to me, so sorry. Okay, let's go over the second exercise.
Okay.
All right, so this one is a little bit more challenging because we need to type the answer. Complete each sentence, type the correct answer with used to into the blank. You also need to add a verb. Okay, so let's see.
Talia used to work in a restaurant,
Okay,
but now she works for Newsline. Amy takes
listen.
journalism classes, but she never take dance classes. I can put never. I don't think so, right? Because it's like with used to.
Mm.
Yeah. Or maybe it's never used to.
But look at the context, okay? Check it out. Amy takes journalism classes, but
She never used to.
okay, never used to.
To take dance classes. Yeah, maybe. Josh used to drink coffee, but now he drinks 3 cups a day.
Okay, so this one would be Josh.
Josh used to drink coffee, but now he drinks 3 cups a day.
But check it out. The beginning, you're saying that he drinks coffee. And in the clause, you're saying that he drinks more.
Yes, Josh used to drink 1 cup. No, I don't know. Oh, okay. So, is Josh never, no,
Or
didn't used to drink, didn't use
use.
to drink coffee, but now he drinks 3 cups a day.
Okay.
Nick used to live in England, but now he lives in the United States. John used to play soccer. He used to play soccer, but now he plays tennis instead.
Okay.
Newsline used to on.
Well, it is on.
Newsline used to open. I don't know.
What verb is this? Is the verb be. To be.
To be open. I don't know. To be
But now it is on
okay.
at 6.
So used to be on is mm, mm, at 5, but now it's on at 6. Well, Nick used to go to a health club, but now he goes almost every day. No. Nick didn't used to go use without T.
Oops.
Used to go to health club. Nick and Talia mm, used to be classmates, but they aren't classmates anymore.
They aren't classmates anymore. Okay. So are you ready?
No, but it's okay.
All right, let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I like it. Now. All right. What about this one? Now check it out. Amy takes journalism classes, but she never used to take dance classes. Maybe this is not correct. This is a sentence about a past habit or situation.
Yes, but she didn't used to take. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. Yes.
She used to take.
So you are only making a comparison between now and then. Amy is taking journalism classes now, but she used to take dance classes before.
Okay.
Okay. Didn't wouldn't fall here because let's see an example here. Well, we use didn't and is correct with never also. It was marked correct as well, remember? But let's pretend this is didn't. Nick didn't used to go to a health club, but now he goes almost every day. This is a frequency.
Yeah.
Okay, of time. We don't have a frequency of time here.
Okay.
Okay, that would be the big difference. Take a picture, you have a chance.
Yes, I did it.
Okay, awesome. So this is number 2. All right, let's go now to the third part of the grammar section. Give me just a second. Oh, this is gonna be great. Ah, come on. Let's see. All right, so embedded WH questions. So what are embedded WH questions? For example, look at the underlying expression. Do you know what we're going to study today? You're going to learn what they are. Okay, so embedded. You have a WH question type statement within the same question. Because you have an auxiliary and then you have a WH word as a question. Okay. And also here you have a statement and somehow you manage it to become a question. Okay. Let's look at the different explanations. Okay. Are you ready?
An embedded question is a question that is inside another sentence.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
What you are talking about is an embedded question.
Okay, so this is an embedded question, even though you don't have a question mark, because you started as a statement. Okay,
Mhm.
now let's try number 2.
We often use embedded questions to ask politely for information.
Excuse me, can you tell me where the Gower building is?
Okay, so in order to ask politely, we use a motto, but also we start with this expression, excuse me. You're asking for permission. You're asking for information.
Mhm.
Number 3, you ready?
Yeah.
We start embedded WH questions with a question word.
I know who you want.
Can you tell me where Jackie Baker works? Can you tell me how much this costs?
Okay, so look at it. Who, where, but watch out. You have a motto and a question mark. WH, motto, question mark.
Mm.
Okay.
I didn't take a photo. But
Oh, okay, sorry.
sorry. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Number 4.
Notice that we use statement word order, not question word order, in embedded WH questions.
Where am I? I'm not sure where I am.
Notice too that we do not use do, does, or did in the embedded question.
Who do you want? I know who you want. What did you find out?
Mhm.
Can you tell me what you found out?
Okay. So again, the key is if you're using a motto or an auxiliary at the beginning. That's how you know you need a question mark. And also you can play around and add your embedded question.
Mhm.
Or you can also play around with these words. Can you tell me what you want? And that will be a question mark.
Yeah.
5.
We can have an embedded question inside a statement or inside another question. When the embedded question is inside a statement, we put a period at the end of the sentence.
I know what you want.
When the embedded question is inside a question, we put a question mark at the end of the sentence.
Can you tell me what you want?
Any questions?
No.
Okay, and that's it. It's easy, right? I told you it was easy.
Mm.
Okay. Let's do some exercises. Give me just a sec. Oh, yes. No, you're gonna love these exercises. Look, easy. Now, Embedded WH questions number 1. Complete each dialogue, drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks. Okay, we've done this before. Number 1.
Can I help you? Yes, can you tell me where is the cover building? Do you know when opens the office?
When opens the office?
Yeah. I don't know who is the receptionist. I wonder how many employees they have. How many employees they have. Do you know what they make? Hmm. I don't understand why the office is closed.
Okay.
Will you show me where are the restrooms? I am not sure when is my interview.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. And it was pretty much order.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can you tell me where the Gower building is?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you know when the office opens?
Mm-mm.
I don't know who the receptionist is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one is correct. 5 correct, 6 correct. 7, the same. This one is in plural though. Will you show me where the restrooms are?
Okay.
8, I'm not sure when my interview is. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Any questions?
No.
No? All right. Okay, let's go now into the second part. So let's see. Give me just a second. Okay, so embedded WH questions number 2. So look at the question and read the dialogue. Change the question to embedded question and type it into the blank. Add the correct punctuation, period or question. So we have different instructions here. First, you need to change the question to an embedded question. Type it. And then we need to be careful, either it's a period or a question mark. Okay,
Okay.
so we have this.
Mm. Okay. I have an interview at the corporate building. At the corporate building. Do you know where is
Where it is? Period or question mark?
question mark?
I think it's near here, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Number 2.
Mhm. What should I wear? I don't know. What? I don't know what should wear I. Where? No. I don't know.
I don't know if that makes sense here.
What should I wear?
Question mark?
No.
Or here?
Yeah.
Suit is always good.
What time does she get to the office? I need to speak to Miss Miller. Can you tell me what time? I don't know that.
I need to speak to Miss Miller. Can you tell me what time
What time? I don't know.
give it your best shot?
What time? What time she does get to the office? I don't know. I am confused now.
This will be a question mark, but okay. Check it out again. Can you tell me what time? Remember, it is still an embedded question.
Does she? I know.
I don't know, but let's see.
But it's the same.
So I take it off.
We can do another.
Okay.
This one.
So we come back to number 3.
Yes. How much do they cost? Those are nice shoes. I wonder how.
How much?
No. How much they cost?
Okay.
Maybe.
Period, question mark.
Question mark. But it's without capital letter, right?
Okay, sorry. So it's a question mark.
Yeah. Who took this photograph for us? Can you remember Who took these photographs? I don't know.
Like this?
Uh, I don't know. The number 5, I don't know.
Is it a period or a question mark?
Question mark. Why did Mark move? Mm, mm, mm. I'd like to know why Mark moved.
Okay.
Moved, yes.
Is period or question mark?
It's a question mark. Do you know how many people many people Josh invite to his party?
By that?
Yes, to his party.
Question mark or period?
Question mark. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
No, the number 3, we can check it, please. I need to speak to Miss Emil. Can you tell me what time she get to the office? It's without us, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see what happened. The first one is correct. Have an interview at the Tower building. Do you know where it is? And it's a question mark because we started with an auxiliary. Now, what should I wear? I don't know what should I wear. You need statement word order in an embedded question. You need a period because the question is embedded inside the statement. Okay. So let's go back into the instructions. Change the question to an embedded question and type it into the blank. Okay. Any idea?
No.
Okay. Okay. So yes, I don't know what I should wear. So we use the pronoun and put it over here. So the instruction was clear. You have the question, you need to make it embedded, but in order to be embedded, you need to make it as a statement. In the end, you started this as a statement because you don't have an auxiliary. Okay. I didn't give us the answers. Anyways, let's see. Number 3. What time does she get to the office? I need to speak to Miss Miller. Can you tell me what time she gets to the office? So this is correct. We got it incorrect because it was not conjugated correctly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We missed the S.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4. Those are nice shoes. I wonder how much they cost. And yes, you got this one correct. We only omitted the auxiliary here. We don't need it. And again, check it out. Those are nice shoes. And then you started a statement. No auxiliary. That's why you need to get rid of this. I wonder how much they cost. Who took this photograph of us? Can you remember who took this photograph of us? Now here, we left a period. We needed to add the question mark because it's a modal. We started the question with the modal. And it was pretty much the same. Who took this photograph of us? We only forgot to leave the question mark.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay. Why did Mark move? And yes, this one, we got it correct. But if I remember, we added a question mark and it was just a period
Mm-hmm.
because it's a statement. Okay. You started as a statement. This one you start as a question. That's why you have a question mark. How many people did Josh invite to this party? Do you know how many people Josh invited to this party? We got all of these correct. And yes, a question mark. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tricky, right? Tricky. I guess this one was so easy that we got confused, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, in this form is a question, but we need to make the statement in the same way we want to keep the embedded question. I don't know what I should wear. Do you want to take a picture?
Yes, I took a picture.
Okay. So this is number 2. All right, let's go now to the last part of the conversation. All right. So indefinite pronouns, we have some, any, and no one. Indefinite pronouns can be also something, everything, no one, everybody. And all of these words are composed by 2 words, some, every, no, every, okay? But let's talk about them. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We use indefinite pronouns when we are talking about people and things that we don't name. Sometimes we don't know exactly which person or thing we are talking about, and sometimes we don't want to name the person or thing yet.
Someone's in big trouble.
In the example, someone means a person. We can also use somebody. The meaning is the same.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
No.
Just like in Spanish, right? We do the same. Number 2.
We form indefinite pronouns with some, any, no, and every.
Okay, easy. Some, any, no, and every. 3.
We use indefinite pronouns with some in affirmative sentences. Something happened at the office today.
Somebody brought in a tape.
We also use indefinite pronouns with some in questions when we think that the answer is yes.
Are you going to yell at somebody?
Yes.
In the example, the receptionist has a reason to think that Talia is going to yell. We also use indefinite pronouns with some when we make an offer or make a request. Would you like something to eat?
No, thanks. But could I have something to drink?
Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. And the following exercises are going to be pretty much about this. So remember, indefinite pronouns with some, we use them in affirmative sentences. And also in questions when we think the answer is yes. Okay, and also when we make an offer or make a request. So these are the 3 conditions.
Okay.
4.
We use indefinite pronouns with any in negative statements.
There isn't anyone here by that name. I don't know anything about soccer.
We also use indefinite pronouns with any in questions when we don't know the answer. Is there anyone here named Jackie Baker?
Do you remember anything about the game?
Okay. So any, we use it in negative statements. Okay, and unlike some, we use also any in questions when we don't know the answer. Okay. All right. 5.
We use indefinite pronouns with no when the verb is affirmative, but the meaning of the sentence is negative. There is no one in the office at the moment. This sentence means the same as, there isn't anyone in the office at the moment. Notice that we write no one as 2 words.
Okay. Any questions?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, so we use indefinite pronouns with no when the verb is affirmative, but the meaning of the sentence is negative. Tricky, right? The meaning of the sentence. There is no one in the office. There isn't anyone in the office at the moment. Okay. Six, you ready?
Mhm.
Indefinite
And everybody loves soccer.
Sorry,
indefinite pronouns
I think you couldn't listen, right?
Mhm.
Give me
in
just
formal speech and
a second. Give me just a sec, okay? Let's do it again.
indefinite pronouns always take singular verbs, even when they refer to more than one person or thing.
There are 10 people in my office, and everybody loves soccer.
In formal speech and writing, we also use singular pronouns and possessive adjectives with indefinite pronouns. Everybody on the team knows what he has to do.
Everybody knows her assignment.
When a group includes both males and females, we use he or she and his or her in formal speech and writing. Everyone must hand in his or her test before leaving the classroom. In conversation and informal writing, we usually use indefinite pronouns with they or their.
Everyone in our class handed in their tests before leaving the classroom.
Okay, so the last instruction says indefinite pronouns always take singular verbs. Example, 10 people. And everybody loves. I wanted to look for another example here, but now informal speech and writing, we also use singular pronouns. Okay, and possessive adjectives with indefinite pronouns. Everybody on the team knows what he has to do. Everybody knows her assignment. Okay, so remember your singular pronouns are this: he, her. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And this is very important. When a group includes both male and females, we use he or she and he and her in formal speech and writing. And this one, since it's very general, everyone must hand in his or her test before leaving the classroom. Now, in conversation and informal writing, we usually use indefinite pronouns with they and their. Everyone in our class handed in their test before leaving the classroom. So there, okay, is a pronoun we use, and it could be either for females or males. A lot of information in this one, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so let's do some work. Remember, sometimes these instructions are tedious, but whenever we jump into the exercises, it's a different story.
Mhm.
Okay, so indefinite pronouns, some, any, no one. Read each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number one.
Okay. Somebody called you a few minutes ago. He wouldn't leave his name. Really? Did he leave a message? No, he didn't say anything except that he wants you to call back. That's funny. Serena. Oh, let's go to the student lounge. Maybe there's something good on TV. Oh, let's ask Serena to come too. Serena, we are going to the lounge to watch TV. Do you want to come? No thanks. There isn't anything good on Wednesdays night. Sorry. Would you like something to drink? I'm not sure, what do you have? I only have coffee or tea, thanks, but I don't want anything right now. I don't want nothing right now. Wait. I am not secure of that.
What?
The 6 Uh, I don't want nothing right now. Yeah. I think Rafford is the best player on the team. I like the Bishop. I guess everybody has their own favorite player. I don't know the number 6. I am confused about it.
Would you like to give it a try?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 6 out of 7. So let's see.
Yeah.
You need an indefinite pronoun that can be used in a negative form or a negative verb. Don't want. And remember, that's why we use anything. Okay. Almost. Let's do the second part, okay? And we could call it a day.
Yeah.
All right. So indefinite pronouns, some, any, no one. Number 2. Complete the paragraph, drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks. Okay. So, all right. We just need to input them in each box.
Has been breaking into the government building, and it seems that the police can do. Okay. Everyone has been breaking into cover building, and it seems that the police can do anything about it. In fact, they don't even have a suspect. The thief struck again last night, this time at the law offices. Offices of a sludge patch. What is that?
Garmajan.
Imagine, as usual, he or she didn't take nothing except for the newest computer equipment in the office. There is something strange about the day's situation, said James Sludge. Somebody in the building is very nervous. Who is the thief? And why can't the police stop him there? Nobody knows. And the police aren't saying much. All we can say is that we are doing everything possible to catch. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone has been breaking into the Gary building. Everyone. I would say somebody. Not everyone. Somebody has been breaking into the Gary building, and it seems that the police can do nothing about it. In fact, they don't even have a suspect. The thief struck again last night, this time at the law offices of Slovakia region as usual. He or she didn't take anything except for the newest computer equipment in the office. And the rest, well, you got it, right? Strange about this situation, said James Sludge. Okay. And here, what would be the correct answer? Somebody. You need an indefinite pronoun that refers to all people. Everyone in the building is very nervous. Let me show you the answers. Okay. Now, you used the correct ones. Okay. Any questions?
No.
Yeah. All right. So that's all for tonight.
Mhm.
And before we go, can you help me with the daily survey? And also, I wanted to tell you, I'm going to check right now Pearson and look at the assignments so that we can complete the rest of them, okay? Because I need to submit grades. Since this is the last part of the module 8, next time we meet, we're starting a new module, okay?
Okay. So the next week, for complete this week, we can do the other days like Tuesday and Thursday if you want or if you can.
Yes, we can do that. If it's okay with you.
It's okay.
Yes.
We can work.
Because I understand that you have already a schedule.
No, that's fine. The next week we can work more because, well, this week is almost done, so we, you know.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
But we need to complete the classes that we missed, right?
Yeah. So yes, the next week we can work all days and the same hour if you want, and if you can too, because maybe you have another classes too, Thursdays and
No,
Tuesdays.
no, I don't.
Okay.
That's why they just fit.
Okay. So yes, I am. Yeah, I am okay with that.
Okay, Daniela, I hope you feel better.
Yes, it's not my day. Sorry.
I hope you feel better during the weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Stay healthy and don't forget to complete your homework, okay?
Yes, I will do it.
Text
Thank
me
you.
if you need any help, okay? Or I can
Yes,
help you in anything.
of course.
All right. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.